This week, I received a phone call at about 5 in the morning. It was still dark, and it was a call from a parishioner who needed me to get to a hospital quickly as their loved one was in the active process of dying. And so I threw on some clothes and put my contacts in and got in my Jeep, which I leave uncovered right now because it's so warm and sunny here in South Florida. And I was driving down one of the main roads to get to the hospital, and I was at a stoplight, and it was dark and very quiet outside. But as I was sitting waiting for the light to turn green, I heard a cardinal with that beautiful singing in a tree next to the stoplight. And I thought, man, that is so beautiful. It means that dawn is certainly near. So as I went up to the hospital, and this loved one died, and I was coming back about maybe 6:30 in the morning back to my house, I turned east and went over a bridge that lifted me up a little bit higher, and I was able to see out into the eastern sky. And there was this magnificent sunrise. I'm sure you've seen it, where the light is behind the clouds, and it gives this great ray, sort of, even though there's still kind of the dark cloud. And in both of those cases, this cardinal singing and the sun coming up in the east were, for me, signs or messages from this God who reminded me that no matter how dark life gets, no matter how sad our hearts might feel, no matter when death strikes, if we listen carefully around us, the signs of new life are everywhere. The promise of a new dawn is always right there on the horizon, if we only listen. Makes me appreciate the environment, the creation God has given to us, where in the fabric of that life, God's truth is written. It's a truth that says death is not the end, that life will always win. And I take great comfort in that, but I also receive much strength in that, because it fills me with hope, with always a better tomorrow, new life, and the promise that God's love will never cease to amaze me. So I hope that you pay attention to those birds that might be chirping in your backyard, that you actually take time to take a look at a sunrise, see the beauty of a new day dawn, and that when you are about ready to throw in the towel, you remember the promise that's written into creation, the promise that says, I'm with you always. We'll see you Sunday.